Sau mình phải học giờ. Mình phải học toán với tiếng Việt tiếp á. Mà cô khác.
Đã biết rồi.
Chưa ra học hay là khi nào?
Ủa sao em lại trong nhóm này em
Thôi con đây, bye bye.
Bye bye. Guys, please take out your homework and remember to check along, okay?
Homework out, please. Thank you. Okay, right.
I do my homework.
Thank you, Kong Hai. Excellent, great, amazing. Very happy to see. Beautiful, lovely, Mia. Amazing. Thank you, Quick Hang. Okay, right. Today, you will get your unit test as your homework that you need to complete. So a couple of things first before we go through the homework about the unit test. First thing, don't cheat. By don't cheating, I mean, don't look in your book, don't look on the internet, don't look for help. It's going to be so easy for me to see if you have cheated. If I get any idea you have cheated, if I can prove that you are cheating, and I will be able to prove it, it will be quite easy, I will give you 0. For your whole test, I will give you 0. Simple as. If you cheat, I'll give you 0. Make sense? Understood? I don't like cheating in my class, ever. So you cheat once, you're in trouble. Give you 0 straight away. You cheat again, I'll come back. And the second thing is, because you will be doing the test on your own, because you will be doing it at home, there may be some things you do not understand. Now, again, if you don't understand something, don't just skip it. Don't just do nothing. Go, okay, put a circle around the number and go, Brian, I don't understand. Send me an email with the number. Again, I'll give you my email address one more time. Send me an email with a question that you have about the test, and I will answer it for you, and I will give you an explanation about what you need to do. Is that clear? So does anybody have any questions about their test? Noob, Zalin, cameras on. No, no questions. Everyone understands? Yes? They can, camera on, thank you. So you're all going to get 100% in your test, yes? 100%, yeah? Noob says no. Why? Why not? Why won't you get 100%? No, well, that's not good enough. If you already think you're not going to get 100%, is that a good attitude to have? No. Any test you ever do, you should always walk in and go, I'm going to get 100%. I'm going to get everything right. Because you did the work and you understand. Do those two things, sweet. Any test I ever do, I want to get 100%. Always. I always want to get 100%. If I don't get 100%, I'm not happy. You should be the same too. Always aim to do as best as you possibly can. Best as you can is get 100%. Right? So everyone, get 100%. If you don't get 100%, be unhappy about it. Okay, Steve, camera on now. What we'll do is we'll go through your homework for last night. It was pretty easy. A good bit of understanding about weather forecasts, why we do them, blah, 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 things like this. Lewis, can you read for us, please?
The weather forecast predicts what the temperature and air conditions will be in the nearest future. But there is a wide but very type of weather. The weather can be sunny or stormy. It can be warm or cool. It also can be rainy, cloudy, or windy. Sometimes weather is severe. A blizzard, a thunderstorm, or a hurricane may happen quickly. when we get information ahead of time, we can prepare for it. Being prepared helps us stay safe.
Perfect. Good job. Anybody have any questions about any words in that paragraph? Anything you don't understand? Any words you don't understand? Yes, Teddy.
I don't understand the word numerical.
This one here?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get to that later. Don't worry. I'll explain that. I mean, just here. Any words here anyone doesn't understand? It should be pretty easy. I think we've covered all of them, right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna put your hand down. Huey, can you read the next paragraph for us, please? So, a meteorologist.
To say the whole thing right here. Ready? 1, 2.
A meteorologist is a person whose job it is to forecast the weather. There are many tools available to help the meteorologist do his job.
Yep.
A
Common tool.
common tool is getting an
Accurate.
measurement of temperature is a thermometer. A high temperature probably means plenty of sunshine for everyone.
Okay, cool. Stop there. So, what does accurate mean? Accurate. Anyone tell me? Okay. Quick explanation. All right. There's a target on my hand. If I asked you to throw a pen and the pen hit me right here in the middle, I would say that is accurate. That is exact. That is precisely what is happening. So in this sense, we're using the word accurate to explain what temperature the weather is. If I say, oh, the weather it's kind of hot today, is that accurate? No. If I told you, oh, today the weather is 28 degrees Celsius outside, there's a slight bit of cloud and a chance of rain, is that accurate? Yes. So accurate means to be exact or tell the exact point. Steve, you look like you're about to fall asleep, so read, please. Steve, if you don't know where we are, you're in trouble. Steve, you get 5 seconds to start. If you're wrong, I'm putting you in the waiting room because you're not paying attention. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bye-bye, Steve. Talk to you later. Have fun. Okay. Mia, read, please.
Yes.
Read, please.
Con gì không?
So Mia, were you paying attention? No. Not paying attention. Quick Kang, read. Quick Kang, read.
Here.
But yeah, read for us. Were you not paying attention?
The weather forecast reading.
No, thank you. You can go to the waiting room too. Okay. Who knows where we are? Where are we reading from? No one. No one. Serious? No one. Right, all of you, pay attention. In rainy weather. Rainy weather. Yeah, read, please. Mia, read.
In rainy weather, a meteorologist uses a rain gauge. A rain gauge gives
Numerical.
numerical data about how much rain is falling outdoors. After it rains, you may be able to see a rainbow. A rainbow appears when the sun comes out and there is still rain in the air.
Oh, Noob, read. Great stuff. Susie, read.
Rain brings us weather. It blows clouds from one place to another. It is helpful to know which direction the wind is blowing. A wind vane provides this information. Knowing the wind direction helps the wind brings us weather. It blows clouds.
Susie, keep reading, please.
Help the meteorologist know what weather is coming.
Yeah, sure, finish it. Thank you.
Weather forecasts are not always right, as our knowledge about weather gets better. The forecasts become more accurate.
Job. Numerical means a number. Okay, a number. So if you were to go outside and you said, "Oh, well, like I put a rain gauge out there," and your rain gauge is like this, and then the rain gauge has this much water, and you look at it and go, "Ah, okay, that's you know how many millimeters of water are in there?" No, yeah, don't have a clue, right? What you have on the rain gauge is you have first. You can go, well, hold on. I know that this is 4 millimeters. So numerical data refers to putting a number on something, okay? A number on something. Make sense, Teddy? Numerical refers to numbers, okay? Okay, question number 1. What is our weather forecast? Lei Kang.
Weather forecast. Weather forecast is the weather forecast predict what the temperature and air condition will be in the near future.
Yeah, perfect. Great answer. Hong Hai, what's your answer?
Can you say again the question? I cannot hear you talk because my internet.
Question 1.
Question 1 is predict the temperature. Weather forecast is a predict what's the temperature in the future and the air condition in near the future.
Okay, cool. Kang, question 1, what's your answer?
Mr. Can I go toilet?
Yes, go to it, yeah. Kang, question 1. Not paying attention. Steve, question 1. Kang, that's twice now you've been caught not paying attention in class. Prepare to tell your parents later why. Steve. You're on mute, buddy.
What? Question 1. Weather forecast is a predict of weather.
Okay. What about it though? Like, be a bit more specific. Prediction of what? Of what? What about weather? Weather forecast is a prediction about weather. Look at the first line in the part in the reading. The answer's there.
So we can prepare for the severe weather.
Answer's right here. The weather forecast predicts what the weather temperature and air conditions will be in the future. What is a weather forecast? A weather forecast is a prediction of the temperature and air conditions in the near future. That's the answer. Noob, question 2. What is the person whose job it is?
What is a person work who job is for?
What's the job called?
The weather call.
Sorry? A meteorologist, a meteorologist. And okay, Zaling, question number 3, please.
Name one weather to choose and tell what it's used for.
Okay, what's your answer?
I choose a wind vane. The wind vane show the direction of wind.
Yeah, cool, good job. Susie, question 3.
I choose a thermometer. The thermometer is to tell temperature.
Yeah, cool. Lewis. Lewis, question 3.
I choose weather. It measure the precipitation.
Yeah, cool, good job. And Teddy.
I also choose a wind vane for the wind direction.
Yeah, okay, cool, good job. Mia, question 4. Mia's not there, great stuff. Kang, question 4.
My favorite kind of weather because or cold or snowy because I can do snowman.
You got a snowman, okay. Right. Zaling, question 4.
What is your favorite kind of weather? Why? I like rainy weather because when it's rain, it's quite cold.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Lei Kang.
Favorite kind of weather is sunny, so I can go to the beach.
Cool, okay, fine. And Steve, your favorite type of weather is?
My favorite kind of weather is sunny.
Why?
So I can
Summer is not weather, that's a season.
no, I choose sunny.
Sunny. Okay, why?
Because I can go to the beach.
Okay. Mia, your favorite type of weather?
My favorite weather is cloudy because this weather is not hot and not cold.
Okay, cool. Kiwi, question 5. Do you think the job of meteorologist is difficult or easy?
I think it is. I think it is. It's difficult
Mà nói.
Why do you think?
because you can predict the weather right.
Yeah, okay. Noob, what do you think? Is the job hard or easy? Noob, what do you think? Noob, question 5. Being a meteorologist difficult or easy?
Number 5. I just have number 4.
Okay, why didn't you do number 5? Because you just didn't do it because you're being lazy. Cool, perfect. Again, I've said this before. If you don't know how to answer a question, you ask. You don't just don't do it. Okay. Cool. So yeah, that's actually a pretty helpful paragraph and bit of learning for you guys, because it gives you a good understanding about forecasting, why it's important. It's good to know what's going to happen so we can prepare. If we can prepare, we can be safe. Okay. The one thing that you're going to need to be able to do for your test, and we did this a little bit the other day, is being able to tell the climate one particular area by just looking at a graph. This time I want you to be able to compare two climates looking at the graph. So, Eddie, what two climates do you think are for Greenwich and New Delhi?
I think the climate for Greenwich is cold and dry.
Cold and dry, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Who would disagree? Who thinks the climate is something else? Hi, what do you think the climate for Greenwich is?
I think it is hot and wet.
I wouldn't say hot. Susie, the climate for Greenwich, do you think it's hot, mild, or cold? Okay, so I'm going to give you all the answers to this, right? It's definitely mild, okay? Just like in Hanoi, 10 degrees is cold. The rest of the world, that's not cold, trust me. Mild and wet. So if it's mild and wet, what climate zone is this? If it's mild and wet, what climate zone is it? Kiwi, if it's mild and wet, what climate zone is it?
I think it is the I think it is the temperature.
Yeah, cool, good job. Okay, and Mia, look at New Delhi. What do you think the climate of New Delhi is?
The climate of New Delhi is very cold.
Look down here, the answer's there. 25 degrees. Do you think that's hot or cold?
Oh,
Cold. 25 degrees is cold. No. No. Susie. So, climate of New Delhi.
and
Is it hot or cold? Okay, I don't think all of you actually understand temperature. I think that's the only way to explain this. So let's do this. Right. Okay. Right. You can all see those numbers? Yeah, cool. See if it- Okay, right. So here, so about there, hot. Right. Here to about here is mild. Anything below that is cold. Okay. Okay. And this is degrees Celsius. If you see anywhere else apart from Hanoi, trust me, I've lived in a lot of places. I've been to a lot of places. I've been to a lot of countries. Hanoi is weird. It's a weird place because like 28 degrees in Hanoi is not 28 degrees. Because of the humidity in the air, it actually feels like 40. For Hanoi, 10 degrees, because of the humidity, feels like about 3 or 2. That's the reason why. Hanoi is not a very good example to use for you to understand degrees Celsius. However, most countries around the world, that's pretty much a hot temperature. Anything above 20 is hot. Anything from 10 to about 4, 5 is considered mild. Hanoi, it's freezing. No, in the rest of the world, it's fine. Anything below that is cold. Is that clear? You all? You understand that? So when you see a question like this, it's asking, okay, well, compare the temperature and you see the temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a rainfall of this, you can tell that it is definitely hot and wet. Hot and wet. Okay, definitely hot and wet. If it's hot and wet, it's definitely in the tropical zone. So if you're to compare these two against each other, you say, well, New Delhi is in the tropical zone, Greenwich is definitely in the temperate zone. And that is completely right. Okay, now what about here? These two are in the same place in Canada, but look at their two climates. So, Laling, what can you see about their climates?
the climate is cold
Why do you think cold?
because the
Here, look, this one here is definitely is mild and wet. Why does it always do that? Wet. And here is mild and dry. So if I said, go back. If I said, we call this one number 1 and this one number 2. Which one is closer to a polar zone?
one.
1. Why 1?
Because it is colder.
Maybe. Quick hang.
I think it is 2
Why 2?
because it is go and dry.
Okay. And lake hang.
I think it is one
Why 1?
because it is because because it is dry and don't have much rain.
Okay, but that's definitely 2. 2. If I was to say which one is closer, polar zone, I would say here because there is far less precipitation. Okay, far less precipitation. So if I was to choose one which was closer to the polar zone, I would choose one with less rain. So it's definitely that one. Okay, right. So just to ask some questions here. So Teddy, question number 1. What type of severe weather do you think you get here?
I think the severe weather is in the in a desert tornado.
Here, a tornado? No. Okay. Kiwi, what kind of severe weather do you think you get here?
I think it's a hurricane
Hurricane. Why a hurricane?
because it is the ocean.
Yeah, because it's near the ocean. Cool stuff. And here on the right hand side, what type so what damage do you think can be made to the town, Darling? What do you think can damage the town?
Flood.
Flooding, yes, good job. And Zaling, where does flooding come from? Which severe weather?
Like
Well, where does severe weather, what severe weather causes flooding? There's a few.
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. At least you're honest about it. And Kiwi, what severe weather causes flooding?
Hurricane.
Hurricanes, yes. Hurricanes, thunderstorms, definitely. And noob, what's this type of weather?
No.
No, what type of severe weather? Okay. Hi, what type of severe weather is this?
There is blizzard.
Yeah, okay. And Susie, what do you do to stay safe during a blizzard?
I stay in my house.
Do what? Play video games, eat bananas, shoes. What do you do?
I will go into my house and
Stay warm. Right? You stay warm. You stay warm during a blizzard, okay? You stay warm. That's a tornado. In a tornado, do you go to higher ground or do you go to a basement? Kiwi.
Can you say it?
During a tornado, do you go up or do you go down? Go up. No, you go down. When there is a tornado, you go to the basement, you get away from all the windows, and you go somewhere safe below ground. Okay. Right. I want to go through this quickly. I want to make sure we can do this before. I'll go back over the ones. So we haven't really gone over this, but you know the answers to these questions because you are smart. So Lake Hang, what's the climate like in a desert?
But what desert?
Any desert. Well,
It's
all de-
dry and some desert are cold and some desert are very hot.
yeah, okay. Cool. What's a cold desert?
Antarctica.
What's another one?
Sahara Desert is hot.
What's a cold desert?
Antarctica and one more desert I don't know.
So who knows the name of the desert in Mongolia? Also a very famous dessert.
I don't know.
Gobi.
Gobi.
Yeah, the Gobi Desert. Another cold desert in Mongolia. It's cold. Also a really famous type of ice cream called Gobi, as far as I know.
Can I leave?
No.
Why?
Why do you want to leave? Hi, next question. Rainforest. What's the climate of a rainforest?
A rainforest is it is wet and it is cool in there, but not so hot.
No, hot all the time.
But if we are in the under the trees,
You
the
will be
trees
hot.
will
You will be hotter than you would below it.
what the trees shadows.
Trees give you shadows, but they also keep the rest of the heat in. Make sure the heat does not go out. Heat that would go to the bottom of the ground will be think about it this way, right? Have you ever gone outside when it's really cloudy and gone, oh, it's so hot? Because the clouds keep the heat in. Same with the trees. The trees keep the heat in. There are so many trees in a rainforest. Forest floor is usually dark because there's not enough light. It means that the heat from ground does not escape. It cannot escape. So it usually gets hotter and hotter. The rainforests are always hot. What about just normal forest? Aling, what do you think of the weather in just a normal forest, not a rainforest?
Dry and
Maybe.
hot.
I would say mild. And what do plants need to survive?
Water.
Water. So forests are usually mild and wet. Now there are some forests that are cold and dry. But special trees for those areas. It can be anywhere, right? What about mountains? Noob, what's the climate like on a mountain? Noob, do you think it's hot or cold on a mountain?
Cold.
Cold, okay. Do you think it's wet? It's wet or dry?
And dry.
Cold and dry. Yeah, I would agree with you. Cold and dry. But some mountains can be wet, but usually mountains, when they're that high, they are pretty much cold because of the altitude, and they're dry because not that much rain. Now, the mountains do get rain where rivers come from, but at the same time, there's not that much. Okay, that is pretty much it. If you want to do any more study, I would advise you guys to look at how do hurricanes, tornadoes, lightning storms, and blizzards, how do they happen, where do they happen? Make sure you understand this before your test as well. Maybe this Lan could maybe cover it a little bit to you and later, maybe we'll see. But other than that, that's pretty much everything you guys will need for your test. Again, don't cheat. And if you have questions, please ask. Not just sit there and do nothing. Please ask, okay? So, does anybody have any questions now for me before we leave?
No.
No? All right, okay, well, good luck for your test. I look forward to seeing your results. It'll be good to see how you guys did. Do good, please do well. It'll be good if you do well. Right, bye-bye.